Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Folks, before we get started with the report, I want to make sure, and hopefully this report finds you all in good health as we continue in these uncertain times. I want to make sure that you realize that we are here open at Dakota Angler, normal hours, 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, Saturday 6 to 7, Sunday 6 to 6. And if you'd like curbside service, we offer that. Don't hesitate to give us a call, and we'll deliver your minnows or your tackle out to your vehicle at that time. Or also check us out on the web at dakotaangler.com. We can ship it to you, or you can do an in-store pickup. We just want to make sure that you feel safe and comfortable with any type of shopping experience that you have here at Dakota Angler. As far as the fishing report is concerned, boy, Mother Nature gave us one heck of a gem as far as the weekend is concerned. Fantastic weather, to say the least, and a lot of people really needed it. They went out and did their part by social distancing out on the lake and the river. I wish the fish wouldn't have did their part of social distancing. It seemed like the reports have been few and far between. I think a lot of the lakes still, the water temperature is still fairly cold. Others, down along the south, let's say Highway 14 South, are starting to show signs that they're starting to spawn. So keep that in mind. But Madison, Island, Twin, Ponset, Albert, and Thompson did okay. A few walleyes being caught in there. Also Indian Springs and Bitter, and even a few at Wabae, depending on where that ice sheet was, and I'm sure it's probably going to be gone here pretty quick. Guys caught fish there. In the Missouri River, guys were doing quite well, especially Fort Thompson South, and also I should say Pier South. Guys did real well with either pulling plugs or also jig fishing, and then also the shore bite. Chamberlain has been picking up, especially late afternoon and evening hours, using crappie rigs, or also, as I'm going to talk about later on, the original floating wrap by Rapala. Those also work well at this time of year. So keep that in mind, and I think as the warmer temperatures continue, the bite's only going to get better from here on out for the next couple of weeks. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about shallow walleyes, and the reason why is because that's the time of the year right now where you're going to find a lot of the walleyes in the shallows because of the spawn. And the way a lot of times, to target those types of walleyes, you want to use some shallow water baits. And what I really lean towards is either jigs and minnows, live bait presentations, or even, a jig in a plastic, such as a jig in a piece of power bait like a ripple shad, or even a gulp minnow. Also, jigs in authentic plastics like the Moxie or the Pulsars, or the Walleye Assassins. All are very good presentations for this time of year when targeting shallow water walleyes. So again, don't hesitate to use those types of bait. Again, what I always say is start out with live bait and then move to plastics if the walleyes don't like the live bait at that point in time. Also, keep that in mind when you're out in the Missouri River. This time of year, especially during the evening hours, late evening hours, it's not uncommon. If you shine a little light in the water, you're going to see eyeballs looking back at you because of the spawn. They're up in the rocks. And what I use at this time of year is the original floating wrap, just casting that up and down the shore. That works great, and very seldom will get snagged. So again, keep that in mind when you're out there targeting walleyes, especially in the shallow waters this time of year on the Missouri River. Also, the other piece of equipment that you need to have is a sensitive rod. The rod makes a whole lot of difference, folks. Is that if the walleyes are biting light, if you're dealing with say a rod that's less than $30 at this point in time, the chances of you feeling that bite are small. I'm not going to say you won't feel it, but your chances of feeling that bite, that light bite, are much greater with a more sensitive rod. And so when you're looking for that sensitive rod, stop on by here at the store, because we have a great selection, anywhere from, let's say, $40 on up, and we can help you out with the presentation that you're looking to do for the next time you're targeting shallow water walleyes. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd at dakotaangler.com, or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this report, I want to remind you to stay up to date with all the latest ongoing activities here at Dakota Angler by following us on all our social media channels, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, just to name a few, and as also a reminder of our website, dakotaangler.com. Every Friday from here on out for a while, we're going to have our Flash Friday sale. So we'll start to advertise that on Thursday so you know what is going to be on sale at the store and also online that Friday and through the weekend. So again, our Flash Friday sale beginning again this Friday, so stay up to date on all the happenings here at Dakota Angler by following us on our social media channels. Also, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching, and stay healthy, folks.